Hey guys, what's up? It's Paul, and I am bringing something that I know a lot of people are going to be excited to get a look at. This is one of the figures that I have been getting a lot of people asking about and wanting me to do a review of. So I'm really happy today to be able to bring you the Executive Replicas TBLEAGUE Red Sonja 1/12 inch action figure. And this is the TBLEAGUE that is the silicone body with the internal metal skeleton. This is the same action figure line as the Purgatory figure that I did a review on a little bit back. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you see that one because that's a great video. This is the same action figure line. I am so excited because that Purgatory is so sweet. I mean, she's got the one-piece silicone body, no joints, visible lines, nothing. It's all just smooth silicone. So when you bend her, twist her, oppose her, she looks ultra real because that skin just twists and it looks so good. Plus, I just love the way it feels. If you have it, you'll know, you'll understand. This is the same line, and this is Red Sonja. Red Sonja is one of my all-time favorite female heroes. It all comes back from the 80s sci-fi sword and sorcery genre movies with Brigitte Nielsen in her absolute heyday of just looking beautiful, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger in his heyday right off the Conan movies. He's basically playing a different version of Conan. That movie was so awesome, and I loved it so much growing up. And then, of course, there's so many good comic books and other stories of Red Sonja that character is just awesome. She epitomizes everything about a badass woman barbarian. And this figure, oh man, she is going to be so cool. Now let me tell you, this one has real rooted hair, which is cool. It has a silicone body, as I mentioned. The armor is all removable. And it's not a lot of armor, but it is removable. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to take a look at the badass weapon she comes with, because I've seen the pictures. Man, she comes with an axe and some knives, and she just looks awesome. And this is like the battle hardened version that has like gashes and there's blood, and oh man, this is just going to be awesome. I can't wait to see this figure like doing battle against some mythic legions monsters and such. She's going to be perfect. Now this being 1/12 scale, 6-inch figure, she's a little smaller than some of the Mythic Legions females and stuff. But the Mythic Legions females are pretty big. She's a little smaller, but she works so well with like a lot of the other 1/12 scale because she doesn't look overly big. She looks a little smaller and makes them look a little more imposing and big, which is always awesome because you always want that underdog, that you think is in a bad way, and all of a sudden she kicks ass. It makes it all more impressive. So this one, I'm excited to do pictures with. I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to put her together. Again, awesome figure. I love this company, and these figures are just beautiful. The articulation on them is fantastic. They really are tight. So at least Purgatory was. Wow. So anyway, we're going to check out Red Sonja and see how she looks. Let's take her over to the table. Let's open her up, take her out of this packaging, have a good look at her, and then we'll do some pictures, and then we'll come back for a review at the end. So, all right, let's go. Let's pop her lid off and take a look at the packaging. This is almost exactly like the Purgatory figure was packed, with the head separate, the little cuffs, and there's the leg bracelets. Here is the extra hands, and it's really cool because there is a glove and the hand, so you know that's going to be a very seamless transition. I'm just checking to see. There's no wrist movement in that hand. This is the fist hand. And I guess any spin would come. Oh, there's a little slot back there. I guess, it just spins. We'll take a look. But I wanted to show you that the alternate hands come apparently mounted and fixed onto the gauntlet. Yeah, there's the little weapon hand. So there's no wrist movement in that, just a first thought. Let's pop this out, and then her weapons will be up behind it. Here she comes. And then the weapons are behind this. We'll set this aside. And here she is. Pull that out. Oh, look at the boots. Oh, get that in focus. Oh, those are nice. She is a white color. Like right off the bat, my first thought is, she is pale. This girl needs to get in the sun. Wow, that's neat. And again, it's got the same squishy body feel. Let's see. Yeah, different pair of the open hands on this one. Oh, I love the armor, the way the armor looks on her. Very cool. The shoulders, oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Very cool. That, of course, feels like metal chain as well. It's not plastic. I love it. Oh, she's got like a little thong piece there. That's funny. And then the front. Yep, little thong kind of wraps around her. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, she's got some. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Yeah, wow. What a cool figure. Love her boots. Very cool detail on this. Again, these figures are so nice. Let's check. Let's see. Her elbow comes the whole way in. Quite a lot of bend on that. Shoulder rotates up. I don't know what these internal skeletons actually look like. I would love to see them without the skin on them, because they are just so nice. The way they move and the articulation, the arm kicks clear out to the sides. They're really cool. And they feel they don't feel flimsy. They feel very well done. Like that, and you can feel the metal bar in there, and it feels solid. I'm kind of rough with things, and this feels very solid. Look how far her leg kicks back. That's really cool. And of course, it goes back as far as you want it to go back. Her butt looks so cute. These guys, man, the way they flex and bend just ends up looking so natural. And they really, man, you got some flexibility on these guys. And again, just like Purgatory, she feels nice and tight. Her joints do not feel loose or wobbly. Oh, she has a great feel. Love already. Let's see how well does headless Sonja stand up. Oh, yep, she stands up just fine. All right, so we already took a look at 2. Here's the other 2 hands. So she comes with 6 hands. These are leg cuffs, and they slide up her leg. Come on, get in focus here. The little, you can see the band even has like a leather texture on it. Very nicely done. Here you go. And the pattern on there, beautifully done. The detail work, these figures are awesome. There's the other one. And then she comes with Oh, look at that. Ah, look at that. There's her little belt, because she comes with a sword with a sheath. So they give you a little belt. It even has a tiny little metal buckle, and that's a real metal buckle. And then she comes with a bracelet as well that I'm sure you can fit over her hand. So here is her head. And the way they do that is they put the hair behind her to protect it with a little plug. And this way she has a little plastic baggie that protects the hair and keeps the hair in place. Very, very nice touch. These figures are packed wonderfully. I love the care that they take in packing these. And there's a little look at the face. Let's see how close we can get here. So beautifully done. You can see the gloss in her eyes and on her lips. Very nicely done. And little ears there. The hair is really nice. It feels very soft. It's not overly wiry or anything. Just a nice quality. You can see the neck hole there. So let's pop her on. Perfect. Oh, she looks so good. What a great looking action figure she is. Wow. Man, this is gorgeous. Love, love, love this figure. Oh, she's going to do so well. Let's take a look at the weapons. Okay, we don't want a couple little bags of junk. Nice. A sword. What a nicely done sword. Get that in focus there. Wow, very cool. Okay. Little skull faces on the pummels. Very reminiscent of the Atlantean that Conan carries. It's a little bit of a flexible plastic, not overly hard, not overly rigid. And then she comes with this beautiful little sheath for the sword. Very nicely done. Very nice. It has a little soft piece here. You can see. And then it has a loop. So you can slide the belt through the loop to actually have her wear that sword. Very nice detail on that. Let's see how the fit is. Oh, look at that. Perfect. What a beautiful little sword and scabbard combo. Again, very cleverly done the way they looped it. Okay, we'll set that over here. Let's take a look at this battle axe. Nice. Great design. The bloody version. It's got a little bend to it. It's not overly hard, rigid plastic. It's kind of soft. Has the little tassel piece on it. Beautifully done. You see the detail in the leather wrap on the handle. Very nice. Very nice. You know, these figures are a little bit pricey, but they are a very high quality. Let's see. We have a dagger. Come on. It's got like a little crown. Very nice detail on that handle. You can see the guard has like little bumps design on it and kind of a crown up in the pommel. And it's got blood splatter. And it also has a little sheath. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. You see it has a little plastic clip on the back, so you can clip it into her belt. And I'm sure, yeah, perfect fit again. Very nicely done. Excellent quality on these figures. Let's see, is there anything else back here? What's in here? Oh, look at this. She comes with a shield. Nice, okay. That's an attractive shield. Again, a lot of nice quality paint on these guys. You can see there's some different shades of brown in there. And then the back, she has a little, it's hard to pull it out, but there's an elastic strap here. Little elastic strap for her arm, and then a little handle, of course, for her hand to hold on to. Nice. And she even comes with a little stand. Oh, wow. And that's a metal stand. That's nice. Oh, that's a nice quality stand. Metal grippers here. It has a metal, of course, it has a flex metal shaft. Wow, that's nice. Huh. Beautiful. Beautiful little stand. Wow, that is one of the nicer little stands I've seen. Very nice and tight, too. Even this piece of plastic feels like a nice quality. But this with little metal, oh, that's really nice. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you can't tell, I'm loving this figure. Let's see how her hands pop off. Very easy. No hot water needed. The hands pop right on. There's a little socket in there. They're very easy to switch out. Her hands are really nice. They're slightly flexible in the best way possible, that they make it very easy to put the weapon in her hand. And she holds it very well in her hand. Love it. Love everything about her. She's just awesome. Can't wait to do some pictures of her now. Everything about her is spot on. It would appear that the top with this little chain would definitely be tricky in removing her top without possibly breaking that chain. Just the sheer way her body is, it gets pretty tight, and there's no link that you could possibly remove it. If you do lift up her top, you can see the figure. She does not really have any noticeable nipples or anything. She just has a smooth bosom. There's no like dot or anything of difference of paint where the nipple would be. You could remove this, but again, I would say there's a very good chance that you may pop the chain. Now, her backside, she does kind of have... Oh, I just pulled that off. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, well, there you go. Apparently that is very lightly glued on there. There's just a tiny bit of glue that glues that onto the top, or else that comes off, and you can kind of see what it looks like there without that on. And in the front, she's kind of smooth. There is like a little bit of a sculpted thing there, as you can see. But whoop-a-daisy. So there you go. So if you're playing around with her little bikini, there is a chance you might rip that off. And you can see how it's tacked on right there at the top with just the tiniest bit of glue. And then on the back here, it was glued on the same way. So that'd be a very, very easy fix. Oh, this is Oh, wow. It's got, it's like a little piece of elastic, actually. It's got some stretch to it. Nice. Okay, so we'll have to tack that back on, I guess, before we start doing pictures. But there you go. Try to get that fixed for the poor girl now. Else she'll be running around. Anyway, let's fix that, and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of glue right there. Just one little tiny drop, if you could even see it. And then I'm going to make sure it's not on her skin, because I don't want to glue it to her damn skin. And hopefully the glue doesn't go through that piece. Okay. And I'm going to just hold it down for a second. And hopefully I didn't just glue it to her ass. Okay, there it is. Quick fix. Done. Now I'm going to let that dry for a minute before it does glue to her ass, but it worked perfect. You can get it in focus there. You can see how now it's glued back down just to the plastic and not to the figure. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, don't want that sticking to the silicone. Sticking to the silicone. Man, that looks like something else is going on, but to be honest, I'm just trying not to let the glue get on the silicone. All right. So let's take a look at Red Sonja next to some other figures. Now this is Purgatory, same line. Now you can see that Purgatory is a little bit taller. I think that has a lot to do with her boots. She has some crazy cool high-heeled boots on. So that just makes her a little taller. And I do think that this is a different silicone body on Red Sonja than Purgatory. So just let's take a look at them from the back. Because wow, look how good they look from the back. From the sides, beautiful figure. So I think it's just the heels that make Purgatory a little taller. Let's take a look at her next to a Mythic Legions figure. Now here you can really see the height difference in the two. She is a good deal shorter than a Mythic Legions 1/12 scale action figure. Now it's not bad. It just makes him look larger and more imposing, as I said. The scale is not terrible. I think that ultimately they size up pretty good together. So here is a Barbarian. Let's take a look at her next to the Barbarian. See, I feel like that's kind of a sexy look right there, because he's much larger than her. Makes him look bigger, makes her look sexier. Great looking figure. Again, Mythic Legions are my favorite, so to see them together, that's, you know, what everything is based on. And here's a look at a female Mythic Legions Valkyrie figure. Actually, it's a female Barbarian. I call her a Valkyrie. So you see, again, she looks even cooler. You know, it makes the Barbarian look all that much more big, but she fits really well with him. The scale works very well, I think. And just for fun here, he just happens to be sitting here. Let's take a look at these two together. Oh yeah. See, that's a great look. Crocker. He does like the ladies. And lastly, let's have a look at this here dinosaur. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to do a couple pictures of these two together doing a little fighting. Very cool. Very cool. So let's get some pictures of her and then come back for our review. So what more can I say about this awesome action figure? This thing is so cool. It totally lived up to my expectations. This thing was so much fun to mess around with and to take pictures of. And this company has this little flyer in the back of their box that talks about them a little bit and talks about this figure of the TBLEAGUE, which is like super flexible, seamless body with a stainless steel skeleton. And in here it says that it has 28 points of articulation, you know, stainless steel skeleton with ball joint designs that make it really easy to switch and makes it incredibly durable. Apparently, this company spent 3 years developing the skin. So I've been calling it a silicone skin. I don't know what it really is. It feels like silicone. It is just amazing stuff. They do not clarify. So just so, you know, keep the facts straight, I'm not sure if it's silicone or not. It feels like it. It looks like it. But this company has gone out of their way to develop something unique that is only used in their action figures. And it really is cool. I mean, these guys are really high end. They make a lot of really nice figures, and the price just goes up. The 112 figures, you know, range close to 100, but they have a larger scale. And those, man, some of them are way over 200. But amazing, amazing details, amazing accessories. These guys are painted really well. They take action figures to a whole nother level. So I'm happy y'all could see what this figure looks like. I loved it, and I'm glad I can share it with you. So thank you all for hanging in there, watching my videos. Thank you for liking, subscribing, for commenting. It's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you next time on Toys in Motion.